Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's. Anong mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks? McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks ay mabilis, masarap, at mas mura pa. Kahit saan, kahit kailan.
At kung hindi niyo pa po nababalitaan, last June 3rd, we Kababayans were given another reason to celebrate Pinoy Pride here in the city of Los Angeles with the appointment of a Kababayan as General Manager of Los Angeles Department of Transportation. Hello, Jaime de la Vega. Welcome to Kababayan LA.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We want to know more about you. So you're Filipino. Who's Filipino? Both parents?
My father's Filipino, my mother's British.
And you were actually born in London?
Yeah, I was born in London and moved here in 1971 when my dad got a job here.
Okay. And so how was it like growing? Do you relate more to being British or to being Filipino?
I think both, but my Tito lives here as well, and spent a lot of time with my dad's side of the family here in Los Angeles.
Okay. And so because of that, there's not too many Filipinos in public policy. Tell me about your, how you got into this field.
Yeah, I studied urban studies in undergraduate and urban planning at graduate school at UCLA, and I was consulting to Mayor Reardon's office and was able to get a staff job after a couple of years, and just sort of fell into politics.
Why did you want to major in that? Because first of all, Filipinos, we're known to want careers in the healthcare industry or as accountants, but what made you want to pursue that?
I think it's related to my father. He was actually an architect, and urban planning is very related to that field, and ultimately I want to make the city a better place to live.
And we always talk about that here on the show. We try to inspire our Kababayans to get into public policy because that's what we need. We have the numbers as Filipinos, but we don't have a lot of Kababayans in the decision-making level, and so we need a lot of them. What would you say to them? What's so fulfilling about your job?
Well, I think what's really good about working in local government is you get to see the results of your work. So I've worked a lot on building transportation projects, rail lines, subway, light rail, busway, and it's really exciting to see it from the beginning to the end.
Is it easy? What are the challenges?
I think you're trying to make everybody happy. It's very hard. Money is always limited, and there's obviously a political process where there's competition for that money.
Does it matter that you're Filipino? Is it an advantage, a disadvantage, or it doesn't matter at all?
I think it doesn't matter. I've been very fortunate. My three main bosses were Mayor Richard Reardon, City Attorney Rocky Delgadillo, and Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, and they all were people who wanted to pick the best and the brightest. So I think if you work hard, you can get that sort of job.
Right, but it's not very easy for you as well. When you took over the department, it was embattled. There were a lot of problems, audited 3 times, a lot of controversies going on. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I was brought in to stabilize the department, to address the issues in the audit, to make sure that the parking enforcement function is prepared and acting in a professional manner.
And what was the biggest challenge for you as far as that is concerned?
It's just a big organization. It's 1,600 employees. The annual budget's over $131 million, so it's a large organization.
Right, and a little over a month after, what will your report card say?
Work in progress. I think we're working hard to improve the department. I think that the staff there is doing a great job, and we're making progress.
And today on the show, we're also going to be talking about some of the projects under our Kababayans, Los Angeles Department of Tourism, Department of Transportation, rather. Let's first talk about the Master Bicycle Plan. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the Mayor and Council approved a new plan last year to build 1,600 miles of new bike facilities here in the city, and the goal is really to make the city more bicycle-friendly, more environmentally friendly, and provide a safer environment so people can ride their bikes.
Transportation is very important, especially here in Los Angeles, correct? In Southern California. So what are the chances that people are going to get into this? Because also we have to contend with forces of nature, pollution, also the smog.
Yeah, I think really what we're trying to do is provide choices to people. A lot of people drive, but we want to make an environment where people can walk, they can cycle, and they can take public transit as well.
Right. And another project is signal synchronization. What is that about?
That's about timing all of the city traffic lights so they are synchronized, meaning that you as a driver have less delay. We also use that with part of our bus system to make that more efficient.
All right. And we have more projects that we're going to be talking about when we return on Kababayan LA. Don't go away.